Win-win 20% off Black Friday sale, November 21st through 28th.
Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're all doing very well. We're going to watch the latest GR Satal match. This is Phoenix Task Force versus Grim Reapers competitive. It's brought to us by DCS World Events, by Malta. All credit to him and the guys flying. I'm just sitting, watching and chatting, basically. We've got loads of the Grim Reapers here. Say hello, guys.
Yo. What's up? Hello, guys.
We're gonna do a watch party, basically. We've also got some of the competition team here, as we've got Bear, Signori, and I think that's all. Say hello, boys.
We also have Coyote.
Oh, hello, Coyote. Yes.
I heard Gary as well.
Is Gary in
and
it?
Gary.
Is anyone not in GRC nowadays, apart from me? Just crossed.
No, there's only like 10 people in it right now. Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me.
Retards.
I'm gonna let Moltar do his little over-the-top thing, and then I'll talk to you guys.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's very clever graphics, aren't they?
Wish you knew how to make videos like that, Cap.
Hey, he's really good at this kind of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, he is. It's like it's so like sporty.
It's not my bag, guys. I'm just not into it.
Grim Reapers taking on Phoenix Task Force in the second matchup of the day. We've already seen, if you're just joining us, we've already done
boys.
Task Force against SPQR, where Eclipse
Let's
Task
go,
Force took
boys.
down SPQR.
Look at those
Go team.
wonderful skins that they've
Pretty
done.
commandingly. 4 pilots.
I love
remaining.
them. They're so nice.
Both of those rounds.
He
for
made a very good job of
Eclipse
that,
Task Force.
Oh yes.
All
Our
right.
skin guy is very good.
He is very good. Right, guys, so it's Phoenix Task Force versus Grim Reapers. Bear! I guess anything you want to say or anything before we crack on? This is the 6v6, and this is the Gold League for 6v6, right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's the Gold League. Phoenix Task Force, this is their Diamond team from last year, not the Gold League from last year. So they do have a lot of experience in 6v6, but we've played against them a couple of times.
Squirtle, Coyote, Signore, Bear, Sean, and look at Gary, a real-life Aussie. In the thing, amazing.
No.
All in F16s. Oh, that's my favourite. Oh,
My
look at
favourite
this.
too.
Wow, look how different this is. Jeff, F15 in a Satal match with no SA. Predator and an SU-27, and basically got one of everything. And 2 F14s. What an interesting match this is going to be.
It's quite interesting. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They're going to lose.
Well,
Now, there was a
have
restriction on the
difficulty-
F-15. The restriction on the F-15 was they weren't allowed to take drop tanks because there was a bug that there was no drag and you could go Mach 3 with 3 bags and 10 missiles.
Really? Is that a new bug?
No, it's fixed now.
right, so this is match 1. This is best of 3, the usual kind of rules. Bear?
How long ago did we start?
Avon, best of
2017?
3, weapons, everything allowed except 9Xs, and air to ground, you're not allowed to use any of those.
Oh, I guess the main thing to ask is, the last time we watched a match, the AMRAMs were broken. They weren't, the notch filters, the side lobes weren't working, and so no one used AMRAMs. It's the same thing now by the looks of things.
Same situation. Yeah.
Wow.
They haven't been improved. I think Bear said that they improved their resistance to jamming or how they interact with jammers, but we don't use jammers in Satal, so that doesn't affect it.
Okay, so we're relying on sidewinds. And look at these, valued viewers, look at these lovely statistics the boys have put in. Do you want to run over the statistics very quickly, Bear?
Of the numbers, so obviously blue is the blue team. The blue bar itself is actually fuel. The numbers are Fox 3s, Fox 1s, Fox 2s. So, and that's reads on both sides, both the left and right side. For example, Kula has 4 Fox 3s, 0 Fox 1s, and 4 Fox 2s. And on the right-hand side, Signore has 5 Fox 3s, no Fox 1s, and 1 Fox 2.
Same with Squirtle. Me and Squirtle are actually taking the same sort of philosophy to this. So we're just taking 1 Sidewinder and 5 AMRAMs, yeah.
That's obviously an American system, because if we'd done it here, it would have been Fox 1, Fox 2, Fox 3, Fox 4.
Rather than like the reversed way.
All over the place, yeah.
Cameras are behind. So guys, I'm going
It's
to
like our
fix these
dating
cameras here real quick.
system. Month, day, year.
Yeah, that's weird, guys. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Well, we think it's day, month, year is weird.
Well,
it should be chronological.
It should be in it's some kind of order.
I mean,
yours is not in an order, Signore. It's just random.
I see the logic to
yes,
yours.
exactly. A day is smaller than a month is smaller than a year, so it's logical. American be like,
What the month?
Seconds,
No,
minutes,
yes.
hours, days,
So 4
months,
active.
years.
Flies an American plane.
It's not taking any cars in 6 years with those 2 ETs and
I see the logic. I'll just put it that way.
Kula,
You know,
American
it
14,
really should all be in
440.
the metric system, though. Like that's for real.
I'm hanging on to my miles, guys. My miles.
Yeah,
and my
I
miles per
can't.
gallon.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to the metric system. I
All the
can't.
militaries use metric, don't they?
As a scientist,
Not for aviation, really. It's still feet and
It's-
and
Yeah,
miles.
nautical miles.
no, I'm just saying it would be better to use metric.
No, I agree.
Mm.
But as far as military, I guess everything besides aviation uses metric, huh?
Yeah, ground fuel,
Yeah.
ground forces. will use
Ground
metric.
troops, they totally do. That's true.
Remember that
Even
time that
US ones.
NASA, like one side used standard or whatever you want to call it,
Right,
imperial,
and then there was a problem.
the other guys used metric, and then they crashed the thing.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm,
Oh, the
mhm.
spaceship. Yes.
They've also crashed an
Was the
aeroplane
Mars
because of that.
lander,
as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just figured I'd bring a little depression in everybody's lives.
Good. We could do something.
Look at this flank.
This flank could be like R77s.
It's a J11, huh? Yeah, interesting.
For 17,000 feet.
You
Bugs.
You
disconnect.
may see a disconnect.
Remind me the rules on the disconnect bear.
If you've left your home zone, which is a 4 nautical mile radius around the center of your runway, you cannot reconnect.
He's out.
Yes.
They don't pull around.
Yeah, I mean, cool because it makes it easier for us, but also I hate winning a prior victory. Is that the word? I can't remember.
Are those their skills
Yeah.
from the game?
I know
Are
what you
they the
mean. It's
25th
like
aggressors?
winning on a technicality.
Speed Demon says GR's
Instead of,
loadout is mixed. Coyote
skill.
with 3 AIM-9s? Bear with 4? What?
So have you guys
Voltard's
tested
head's gonna
the?
explode again.
Sorry.
No, it's just funny. His head explodes when when he sees the amount of AIM-9s.
He doesn't like it, does he?
Yeah.
Bless him.
Have you guys tested the AMRAM since they've patched it or whatever
Yeah,
they did
it's
to
the
it?
same.
Yeah. This is post. I think this is post patch.
How do you guys feel about it?
It hasn't. They haven't changed it. They've changed how it interacts with ECM, but not in any other way.
So I'm buying the Jeff.
I still use 5. I only have it.
sucks.
The only way it changed me was I'm bringing 1 sidewinder now instead of 6 AMRAMs. Um,
54 out. Interesting.
54 out.
Uh-huh.
Did indeed. It
just
definitely
because
did.
where the
Work last
AMRAM
time,
is
we'll see
suffering
them
now
separate
is
now.
where it didn't used to
Coyote
suffer
one
ever, which
breaking
is
away from
close
Barrel.
range,
Just saw
under
another
3
one
miles.
break away from Barrel.
It used to never miss a shot, really. It could do like AIM-9X kind of maneuvers and never miss. You'd be fucked if you were shot within 3 miles. But
It's kind
now,
of funny. I just bought the F-16.
oh really?
Yeah, and they
It's-
nerfed
it's-
the AMRAM.
The plane is still awesome. I mean, we take 6. We love it. Works really well.
All the missile systems are constantly being evolved. So
Yeah.
you know,
That makes sense.
All we
every
can-
patch it'll change slightly.
Yeah. We can just hope that they continue to improve it. I think is the best we can hope for, which they will. They said they are. So
It'd be nice if they buffed the R-77 a little bit to make it a little bit more
yeah.
balanced, but I know that wouldn't be like realistic or.
right, those
All they need to do is bring the R77-1 out, the Mark II, basically. That's more
the
concurrent.
M.
Yeah.
The one that
The
can
one,
go like
the
100
one
miles.
the one that doesn't have the grid fins on the back, which I don't know if they've actually produced that one yet, have they? For operational use,
I don't know.
because that's
I
what
still
really
get killed
slows
by
it down,
J11s
right?
all the time, so
The R77 is primarily slowed by those draggy fins.
Yeah, right.
So, but Cap, have you seen the versions like that don't have the grid fins? I can't figure out if they're just prototypes or if they're in operation.
I don't know anything
quite
about
cool.
New Russian.
They're R77s. They have like standard looking fins on the back.
look at that. Look at that skin on that Tomcat. That's cool.
Yeah.
That
pretty
looks
good.
cool. Very nice.
And the rest
This
of
is
his gang have
PTF?
recommitted.
Yeah.
There goes the Mark 60 from the F-14.
Mark 60s, oh, they used to be dangerous anyway.
And
They're
that
so
is gonna be
dangerous.
coming
They're
in
still dangerous, especially
onto
close range. They're really hard to notch right now.
And they're fast as well.
Bear,
Yeah.
or Coyote 1, and Bear is
Did
leading
they
the way.
did they do something to the Tomcats like
this
kinetic
side,
at high
this
altitude? I feel like it just doesn't go as fast as it
AIM-9s.
used to.
4 AIM-9s.
They've certainly
ladies and
changed it,
gentlemen.
but I don't know if they're
Full-on
fast or slow.
aggression.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I guess is what GR is wanting to bring to the
I
table.
found them to be faster at
bet.
lower
The
altitudes,
AIM-54 is
but I
closing.
can't
This one
super
looks like it's
cruise
going to
like
pick
I
up a
used to.
target.
Roger.
Here's that AIM 54, 2,100 knots, descending 37,000 feet. Not sure who it's on yet. Why is the 120 so bad right now, asked Cameron. It does some really weird things when it gets into rear aspect, and it just loses lock a lot of times. We saw it yesterday against Batman, and it just doesn't work very well.
Missed. Both Phoenixes have missed. Good notching from the valued Reapers.
Things are going to break.
I think we're doing some kind of We're doing some kind of anti-Phoenix maneuver. That's what I can tell, but I don't really know what it is.
54 and SD10 meta now. No. We see a lot of kills still.
Sort of a preemptive notch.
Teams are getting in a lot more aggressively.
Yeah, I'm right.
And they are allowing themselves to get in way, way deeper because the missiles are so easy to defeat.
Missiles out from Grim Reapers.
So that's what's going on right now. It's just a little bit different of a meta. Squirtle launching onto Black Arrow. Black Arrow in the F15, excuse me. Mach 1.2 is Black Arrow. He is now defending. Coming down, he has launched one of those fence posts, the AIM 120s. It's coming off onto Squirtle. We're going to be able to see Squirtle defend that missile. Here is Squirtle. That is not Squirtle. Here is Squirtle in the F-16 low. He's launched one missile so far.
That Strike Eagle.
He's also dragging an S.
It's going to be awesome.
Launched by Gory.
Very
That
good.
be a problem. He is well
Foam
over
at
Mach
mouth.
1. Nothing's going to happen to him. I am worried about Sean up to the north. Lucky and Falcon. Oh, Lucky actually already took down Signore, who was up here.
Oh, Signore, what happened?
So Signore.
I got hit by a close range Phoenix.
Wow.
I tried to notch it with like everything I had, but I just couldn't. Couldn't get it. Yeah, did we take one of them out, or is it 5v6?
Oh,
yeah, we did.
They DC.
So
They had a DC.
18,000 feet.
5v5?
Needs to be aware that he's got a missile headed his direction. A little worried about why his brakes are out. Needs to get to the ground as quickly.
That's what I mean. Like, usually with the AMRAMs, you can just, you put the missile on your 399 directly, and it's not too hard to notch it. But the Phoenixes are a little different. They don't. They don't quite notch perfectly. They're a little unpredictable, especially at close range.
I think the word wing should be on the wing.
Lucky was able to equalize the playing field, taking down Signore.
I think it might be on the leading edge, or can't remember. We have it somewhere.
Here is Sean dragging away from where that missile was. AIM 54 now coming in on
it's on the leading edge.
I think he's going to be okay notching that. That's going to be on his left side. There it is, 4.5 miles away. Don't anticipate that being a problem. Think he's going to be all right getting away from that, and I think he needs to turn his lights off, though. 2 miles away.
The lights are on.
You got his tanks on.
Coyote!
Look at that, went right behind him.
But he notched it. So that missile got
close. Get those tanks
Black Arrow,
off.
meanwhile, up to the north. Pressing very, very hard.
No.
And he's got an AIM 9 coming from Bear.
What? No.
Tanks come off when they're empty, not now.
Right,
Unless you're going to die.
Because you got different rules, haven't you? You got to survive the end of it, the fuel.
Yeah, absolutely. We need the fuel in this. We need the fuel in the tanks. The only way we're going to drop them is if we're in a merge, and then we need the extra maneuverability for dogfight.
Check out what he's got going on. Head-to-head with Gory. And
I learned so much
launching
from
an
you guys.
SD10 onto
Or
Squirtle.
if they're empty, of course, then we
has
drop
launched
them.
an AIM 120 onto Gory.
Because there's no point,
And Sean
right?
has also launched an AIM 120.
Auntie, if you look at the
do it in
red,
the
Putting these
typhoon.
guys on split screen. Gory on the left, Squirtle on the right.
Auntie, if you look at the red bars on the right-hand side, right, Coyote and myself and Gary have full fuel, which means we've still got fuel in our external tanks. Squirtle's dropped his, and that's why he's making his way down to halfway, and Sean is 90%-ish.
Oh, so that's like what the red bar is? The bar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Squirtle's already gone through 2/3. Oh, sorry, 1/3.
Missile 6 miles away. Lucky defending late. 4 miles away on Lucky. No missile off from Lucky, and things may go poorly for Lucky's aircraft as he turns very unlucky. 1 mile, half mile, imminent ballistic enemy.
Oh, that's annoying.
0.2, 0.1, here it comes.
Yo, I got him! Oh! Wow. I thought that missed.
That looks like a miss, didn't it?
Coming in onto Gory in the
quiet,
clouds.
The Tomcat is still flying somehow. Like.
Body lift, mate, body lift.
120, it looks like. Does he see Gory over the hill? He's tracking him. Probably sees
Oh,
him
it's
on
Bear.
We're gonna
Go on,
stick
Bear.
with this
Go on, Bear.
Hugo.
Yes.
Missile out from Bear.
Oh, good shot.
That's a dead
That
Jeff.
looks like it's
That's
going
a
to
dead
track
Jeff.
for. He has no idea it's coming.
In the face!
Gets taken down. Quickly
Nice.
moving over to Squirtle.
Sidewinder. Very nice, Bear.
5 versus 4.
Onto Black Arrow 4 miles away. Did anything come off of Squirtle's jet?
5 versus 3.
No.
3, yeah, the
So
Tomcat finally.
Squirtle going to notch this 120. Line of sights it. Immediately comes back in onto Black Arrow. Black Arrow, I don't think knows that he's here. Black
Come on,
Arrow,
Sports.
much
Squirt
higher.
one off,
Another
Squirtle.
low to high shot from Squirtle.
Yeah, that's a dead 50.
And Black Arrow defending and defending. Taken down.
Boom! 5 versus 2, baby.
Falcon
Oh,
is
wow.
going to be one of the
Get
last
some.
hopes.
Nice.
Launches onto Bear. Bear gets taken
Oh.
down by Falcon.
3 versus
Great
2.
shot there
4
by
versus
Falcon.
2.
Falcon now one of the last
Pretty
two
good
remaining
odds.
aircraft.
Yep, I'll
for
take them.
Phoenix Task Force.
And
The
one
other
of
one's
them's
gonna be
cold.
down here, and it's going to be Kula. So putting them on split screen. F-14 in Kula.
F-16s carrying.
Phoenix Task Force also has Falcon in the F-16.
Still got 3 bags left.
fighting
And a
Falcon.
teapot. Interesting.
But Coyote pressing and pressing
14?
aggressively.
No, the 16.
Oh,
Down
the
here
16.
on
Yeah, what? Interesting. It's a
Coyote's going to be on
teapot.
the other side of this hill.
ID.
Yeah, but you can't tell because you got 16s on both sides, right?
There's no time.
Squirtle Mach
The
1.05
skins. Yeah, there's really no time to look at it.
So Squirtle's not going to be able to catch
suppose-
up with Falcon at this time.
You can see him fire
He's
from a
hung
wall
around the edge.
fair way away.
You can look at the
Of Coyote.
skins.
Opposite
Yeah, but you can just zoom in with your
turns around
zoom in
here.
slow for the contrails.
Kula
Get
banking
the
in
firing.
up over this hill, back towards Coyote. Coyote made
Oh,
a sandwich.
Coyote's getting chest
Falcon's
squeezed.
got
Coyote's
3
sandwiched
people
now
on
in
him.
between. We're going to put Coyote on the
Works
third
for me.
camera. Coyote's now sandwiched in between Falcon and Kula.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, he should
And
probably
here
drop
is
the center
Coyote.
line. There's no way he has
Coyote
anything
may
in there.
actually see Falcon. Coyote coming up over the valley. I think he sees Falcon flanking left to right. Falcon
Oh, merge!
is in trouble now. Merged
Oh,
with
wow.
Coyote.
5 out of
Coyote,
9.
who we thought was going to merge with.
Oh, there he
Kula,
goes.
is
He
now
punched
merged
his
with
tanks.
another contact.
Nine's out.
9
Come on,
up
come
from
on, come
Coyote.
on, come on.
Falcon doesn't see it.
Oh, that looks good.
And Falcon gets taken
Boom in the
down,
face.
giving Kula the last
Good job,
remaining
Coyote.
hope.
Yeah.
For Phoenix Task Force, it's
He's
an
going to bite a
A9.
bullet for his...
Coyote see it.
watch
Got
out.
line of sighted. Barely.
Oh, just.
Line of sighted.
Wowza.
So Coyote lives to fight
4
another
versus 1.
day. And he is now merged
And
with
it's the
Kula.
Tonka.
Take it, boys.
Coyote is
Potatoes.
like a post-merge like
Squirtle now
machine.
coming
He's really
in over
good
the hill.
Wicked.
with sidewinders and stuff. It's
Works for us.
awesome.
On to Kula.
You'll always
Going
get a
to
good
try
show.
you again.
I wouldn't want to be a
Missile down
Tomcat in
from
this
Squirtle to
position.
A9.
It's just not
Kula
suited.
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
see it. Kula gets hit.
Well done,
So
someone.
4 aircraft
Squirtle.
remaining
Yeah, Squirtle.
for Grim Reapers.
I think so,
Coyote,
yeah.
Squirtle,
Well done, boys! That was an exhibition.
are
I know it wasn't
alive
fair
and
because they
kicking.
lost a man, but
After Grim Reapers
still,
take
that was an
down
exhibition.
It was awesome.
Phoenix Task
Well done,
Force
guys.
at
So it's just
this
me and
time.
Bear that died on that one. Yeah,
Roger. Okay.
everyone else survived.
Well done. Any well done, boys. Any comments on that round? Any interesting talking points before I skip it to the next doodah?
Yeah,
Right
man.
from the start.
Hello.
Say
Bear.
again, Bear.
Go, Ella.
Yeah, why were you breaking? That missile was after you. You was keep it at that.
The slower you are, the slower you're going, the better it is to get into the notch. The faster you're going, the quicker the missile picks you up. So I specifically slow down to as slow as possible and get into the 90. And versus if you're going Mach 1.3, 1.4, it's
Didn't
going
know
to
that.
pick you up and it's going to follow you.
Well, yeah, the speed
Doppler
factors into trying to fool the Doppler effect, in going into the notch.
Has it always been like
factors
that?
in a bit.
Has it always been like that?
Yeah, well, just think of it this way: if you're not perfectly on the 90 and you're going really fast, it's going to be able to give a return, right?
Yeah.
But if you are perfectly on, exactly. If you are on it and you're going slow, you're not going to have your position isn't going to have changed as much. So it might not catch you. It might not see you.
Well, it sounds like some nerd needs to go and do some testing. I suppose it's going to be me, but right.
I mean, you know where it really works nicely is notching the Phoenixes. I notice when you go slow, they tend to have trouble seeing you. But when you stay fast, I probably should have did that. Maybe I would have survived, but I was going fast. So
It's also really hard to get on that 90 perfect, and you really do to do a proper notch that really does notch the missile. not just kinematically, but not just the radar, to get in the filter, the gate, the lobe, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
You've really got to be bang on 90 degrees, like
it's like plus or minus one.
That's exactly
right.
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's not easy to do, especially
it's crazy,
especially with a crappy. You really have a great RWR. And great turning skills and excellent precision, and I'm absolutely not a good example of it, but some people are really good at those notches.
I've got a question for the competitive team.
Go ahead.
Are aircraft like Sukhois that use the optical guided missiles in any way competitive?
Yeah, there's always the danger of an ET or something that you don't know is coming, or them keeping their radar off and using the optical sight. But as long as your team has good SA, if there's an AWACS for one, you're going to see them. But if there isn't, then that's when the flanker could be really useful with the EO. If there isn't an AWACS, right? Because with the AWACS, even if they're trying to sneak around, unless they're hugging the terrain, we'll see them on the data link.
Yeah, and what I'm seeing the terrain here, there's lots of mountains that you can just hide around in. And when I'm in the 27, that's what I do. I just hide in the mountains.
Right. So it's all dependent on kind of the veto process before the round. The vetoing of the maps, that is. Depending on the team's strengths, they'll try to, half the maps have AWACSs, half don't. And then half are flat, I think, and half are mountainous. Is that right, Bear?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so depending on what aircraft you're taking, because you can't change aircraft after you've picked them. You can change pilots, but you can't change aircraft type. So you have to kind of stick with it. So you want the map to say it's no AWACS. Well, maybe you won't want to bring your Tomcat then, because they have poor SA without an AWACS.
Look, having said that, there's 49 teams in this competition across the different leagues, and although we do see the occasional flanker, they're not very common. There must be a reason for that. I mean, they're actually flanker only teams that aren't in Satal because they don't feel competitive against the full-fed jets at the moment.
I think it's a lack of a Fox 3, just because the R77 is just too close range, so they don't have enough range.
Flanker's going up now.
If they're restricted to Bravos, then I think the flankers do stand a chance, and that'll probably attract more of them.
What's even more uncommon is seeing the F-15 that has no data link at all. But we saw one here, which was interesting. And one thing we discovered still works very well is the TWS in the F-15.
Tor has been flying with two F-15s.
Oh, really?
SPQR has been flying with them.
I suppose
it's more popular than the SU-27 at the moment.
At the moment, I suppose if you have a good team that can build a picture for you with comms, then it's okay that you don't have the data link. And if you're playing with no AWACS and there's no data link, then it's even a better time to take the 15 because it kind of levels out the playing field a bit.
Is it allowed to take all of its 8 missiles?
Yes, there's no restrictions on the amount of missiles. So like a Hornet can take 10 AMRAAMs and two Sidewinders. It's pretty crazy, actually.
What's the farthest range AIM-54 shot that you guys have taken in a combat space, like an actual PvP combat space?
In a scrim, not an actual match, but in a scrim for one of these, I got killed by one at 65 miles the other day. Cause
fair play.
My problem was coming in straight and not doing any preemptive cranking or anything, and just made it easy for the Tomcat, and he fired it out of con range. So by the time its motor was done, I never saw the cons, even being zoomed in all the way. And it was on small target, so I got the warning for it about 6 seconds before it impacted.
Wow.
There was just no chance.
Yeah, but you were also high. You're at 33, 36.
No, I was at 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah, I was at 27. But still, that's still too high.
Yeah, he must have launched it at like 80 to 85
65 miles was where he launched it.
He launched, okay.
He launched at 65.
Still a long way. In real combat, 50, anything above 40, it's still an amazing shot.
Yeah.
A year ago, we could get 88-mile kills, 90-mile kills with the Phoenixes.
Okay.
It is. It's easy to beat those long bombs as long as you. The trick is, so with the 16 radar, without revealing too much, I guess it doesn't reveal anything. And this is just, everybody knows this. It only sees up to like 40 miles now. So if you don't have an AWACS, you're not going to see where they are in relation, how close they are to you. And they may have, being the Tomcat, they may have already fired, and we don't even see them on radar yet. So a good sign is when you see the Tomcat nails. They're probably TWSing you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, when you see that nails. So just get ready, crank, dive a bit. And then at about 40, go into the notch. Might as well.
Yep. Okay, so we'll watch the Blues go into a notch here about 40 miles.
Signore is leading the front 3 ship. No, Squirtle is. So Squirtle's leading the front 3 ship for Grim Reapers. Everybody's still in gate, 27,000 feet. Mach 1.1 and 1.2 respectively for these 3 ships from Grim Reapers. And the other side is just kind of in a hodgepodge as we continue to ingress and close in on Bullseye. Formation doesn't matter too much in the opening salvos. It's all about how things move from there after the first missiles come off the rails. How people are able to stay in space.
Okay, Blues going into their preemptive
like
Phoenix notch.
As the
right.
continues to unfold.
So back to what I was saying about not being able to see them before 40 miles. Well, we can use the bullseye. If we set, our waypoint to the bullseye, it tells us we're 30 miles from Bulls. We can just assume they're 30 miles from Bulls. They're 60 miles away from us. Voila.
Yeah.
So we kind of work that way.
Yep.
Using the info that we do have.
South. Second 3 ship also now breaking south, so they're electing to stay together instead of break apart. Last match we saw one go south, one go north. Kula has elected now to turn back in. So is Lucky up here to the north. Let's check out Lucky as he breaks in back east from his northern approach back into the bubble. And Squirtle, meanwhile, from Grim Reapers has done the same. He is now head-on with Lucky. He's got 5 and 1 on his F-16. Needs to hold on to those wing tanks. Lucky's needs to get rid
Phoenix
of those
out
fuselage tanks.
from the north.
AIM 54 coming off of Lucky's jet. There it goes. It's a C variant. Why?
Oh, that's interesting.
Take the Mark 6.
Smokeless.
Launching
slow.
from this range with the C is just not nearly as effective.
Oh, it was the C, huh? Okay.
Yeah. So better avionics, no smoke, but less power, less speed.
Yeah.
120, trying to get Lucky down
And a
from
60,
altitude.
yes.
He dives away. So Lucky's got a 120. Squirtle's got an AIM 54. Both these guys are going to have to defend at least some point. Squirtle's missile that he's defending is going to have more energy. Lucky's probably not going to have to worry too much about the 120 that's coming for him as he's in a lazy, slow left-hand turn away from the missile coming for him.
Okay, we've notched.
He should be okay. AIM 54 bypasses Squirtle, loses lock. It actually may be on Sean. Does Sean know that's coming? No, it's not on Sean. Sean's would be defending, and the missile's not tracking him very appropriately, so he looks to be all right.
It's gone right past Sean. God. Imagine if that just went within proxy fuse range.
Up north, it's another C variant of the Mark 47.
That's crazy.
As it comes in, looks like it's tracking again onto Squirtle.
Who's this Squirtle?
I think. No, it doesn't look like it's tracking anybody. So
Dead
whoever
missile.
this missile was tracking, line has sighted it, and it's gone nowhere. Missile out from Signore. Don't know who that one's on. We're going to move back and check out Kula because Kula's being very aggressive. Launches another C variant.
Yeah, he wants to get rid of all of his Phoenixes quickly.
We're going to grab that one as it.
Look, I don't want these.
If I had to guess, I'd guess that one was on Sean. So here is that Mark 47, lofting a little bit. Sean is going to be head on with this missile, and it is cooking. It is cooking,
no,
cooking,
it's missing
cooking.
It's missing.
And it's
yeah,
not
it doesn't.
right.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So Sean doesn't care about that. Kula, meanwhile, has broken away, having been launched on by a 120. Here's Kula diving, trying to line of sight that 120. He's going to be okay. He does. He drives that one to the ground. Squirtle and Sean, meanwhile, have
Right. You kind of need to guide it
Sean
in.
needs to be worried about is going to be Lucky. Another F.
Okay, Cooler's put himself in a world of dick here.
There goes an aim 54
Right.
off from Lucky. That's probably going to be onto Sean. Launches a second one.
Ooh.
There's a good shot from Sean.
Launches a missile.
That's a kill on that Tomcat.
Another aim 54.
That's a kill on that Tomcat. Oh, shot the other guy. God damn it.
Oh, darn, because he's barely defending.
Yeah.
Squirtle's got an aim 54 on him. Sean's got a couple aim 54s on
come
him.
on, boys.
We're going to go to triple view so we can track all
Okay,
of
line of sight.
And Sean, I think, is going to die. Sean gets taken down.
Oh, damn it.
By Sean.
Dang it.
And then Squirtle
Bad line of sight.
on the bottom screen line of sights it. Oh, it flew right under his chest.
Jesus Christ.
Let's pause to check out what's going on. All right, pausing, taking a look, taking stock. Here's what the screen looks like right
scary.
now. Sean just got evaporated. Just obliterated by Lucky by an aim 54. Signore, meanwhile, is down in a valley. So we've got Squirtle and Signore up against Gory, Lucky, and Kula. All right? So Signore, I don't know that they know where Signore is because he's in a valley. They may tunnel vision on
Hopefully.
Squirtle, but I don't even know that they know where Squirtle is. So we're going to pick up the action. We're going to come in right along with Kula in the F-14. Here we go. So Kula unleashes another aim 54. That one's probably going to be onto Squirtle.
No.
Slow to accelerate. It's not tracking anyone.
Oh, it looks like there's one coming for me. Oh, no, I terrained.
It's active off the rail.
Yeah, he's just ATM'd it.
With Kula.
Okay, Squiddle, Tomcat,
Both these guys are
and
merged.
Squiddle.
Coming round
That's a
and
dead
round.
Tomcat.
Aim 9, off from Kula. Flares from Kula. Spoof the missile. Squirtle comes in on Kula.
Oh,
Got a
he's beating it.
120 coming in.
Flares
as well.
it. We've got a sandwich.
Right for the Tomcat
Guns,
face.
guns, guns.
Squirtle, oh, and head on.
My aim's 120.
Kula gets obliterated
Well
by
done.
an incoming missile from Signore.
Oh, Signore,
Sorry about the
in
pause, guys. Didn't mean to do that.
in for
He
his
gets
buddy.
taken down. Great.
Yeah,
Great
teamwork
by Signore.
for the win.
Nice, perfect.
Onto Kula. He gets taken down. Great shot there.
Could have been a potentially dangerous scenario, but the Tomcat was in front.
And
I
easy
had
to
him
see, right?
STT'd.
Easy to
Yeah,
see.
STT'd and all that.
So that could have been a friendly F-16 versus friendly
Missile
F-16.
coming in on the bear
Right.
line of sights that.
Sorry, you know what I mean.
Well done.
Hostile.
Yeah, friendly.
Signore
Yeah,
now
like the
launching
missile
onto
could have went
Lucky.
for Squirtle.
Lucky in
Yeah,
the F-14 at 11,000 feet.
it was a little bit dangerous.
Breaking away
But we
from
made it
that
work.
aim 120 is Lucky. He should be okay. He's at 548 knots indicated.
One thing I've learned by this is, the power of the
Gory now
notch
trying to
resistance
make
of the
something
Phoenix.
happen.
That's 2
Lucky doing
notches
the
have failed
dragging
against
back.
Phoenixes the last 2 matches.
Gory in
Yeah,
10,000
it's
feet.
tough right
He's still got
now.
all
I think
6 sticks on his jet.
I think we're
Head on
forgetting
to
that
Gory
element of
Squirtle.
going slow. That really works with notching the Phoenix.
Gory is picked and
Flying
elected
slower.
after
I might have to
Signore.
try that again
That's
and
gonna
test
be an
it. See if
SD10.
that still works.
Signore a little
Oh,
bit
an ST-10
lower.
out. PL-12.
Now knows he's got the SD-10 coming for him. Here's the SD-10
That's a nasty
burning
missile,
for his jet.
nasty. I hate
Signore,
them.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can see the missile contrail over, drives
Boom.
that one into the ground,
Nice.
Thank God.
but Gory's still pressing on him. So Gory still wants Signore. 5 miles away now. Padlocked
Oh,
on
why'd I
another
do this?
SD-10 from Gory. On to
Oh,
Signore.
no.
Another SD-10.
Double KO,
No, it
question
was a
mark?
120 from Signore, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Boom,
Signore
bang.
gets his wings clipped
Oh,
off.
you got stuck out in the
by
open, Signore.
SD-10 from
Yeah,
Gory.
the open.
I recommitted onto him when I should have just went for Squirtle. Because he was hot on me. I shouldn't have recommitted on him.
Coyote
That was a
down to the
mistake.
south,
So we
merged
got-
with Predator.
It also looks like you had no missiles in
Aim
you.
9 out from Predator. Gets
No,
scooped by
I
Coyote.
shot something,
Coyote
but it
coming over the
didn't-
top.
Oh,
Needs
copy.
to be
It
careful.
didn't
He's
track.
gonna
I think it was a
flanker
120.
here in the merge.
Flanker
But
versus
he's coming
16
around. I
merge.
think he's got the nose advantage.
I'm the
He's got
16.
the aim 9s. Are we going to see a guns kill? They're head on.
Archer!
73.
Nice.
Spoof. Guns rips apart. Predator, great shot.
No
Gun
way.
skill.
Coyote there.
Gun
Very nice,
skill.
Great
Well
shot.
done, Coyote.
Now
Well
we
done.
move over to take a look at Black Arrow.
That was awesome.
Coming in
Nice.
from high.
That is how you get
against
the
a
chicks.
3-ship
Oh, yeah.
from the Grim Reapers. Here's how that looks right now. So Black
front,
Arrow's
front,
right
nice,
here.
good luck.
This is
Head on with
hectic.
Squirtle.
Yeah, this is Madden.
Squirtle's got an aim 120 coming
Oh,
on.
he's dead. Squirtle's
Diving
dead.
away. He gets taken down.
Oh, God.
He got caught. He got the same thing. He got caught on top of a mountain.
Black Arrow. Here comes Half Mile. He gets
Oh no,
taken
Gary's
down.
done as well.
He's dead.
Double-
Oh, no.
Where
Arrow
did that
quickly
come from?
avenging the sides.
What's the
We're down to
TWS?
Oh,
52.
shag.
It works nicely in the as you know.
Yeah,
Bear
it's
getting
beautiful.
tracked by Falcon.
Dang.
The OG TWS from DCS.
Wow, it's gone down from 4v4 to 2v4. Oh no.
So other camera is gonna be
Come on, Bear.
Coyote
Come on, Bear.
because
Find
this
him.
is a 4v2. Bear sees Falcon.
Go on,
He's on
shoot.
the 6
No.
within 120 range, but he doesn't have any 120s left. No! No! So the elective
Oh dear.
Feel your
take
pain.
more aim 9s
All
has
time.
put Bear in a position where he doesn't have a stick with the range to hit Falcon. No! What a change of events there.
That is unfortunate.
So Phoenix
Yeah.
Task Force has
It's the only downside of taking all the
regrouped,
sidewinders.
854 out from Lucky. That's going to try
how
and
the
track
turns
Bear.
have
Here's that aim
tabled.
54. It slams into a hill, so that's not a factor. Okay there.
I mean, every
Bear's now
dogfight we've
getting
got into
gunned
so
down by
far, we've
Black
won. We're
Arrow
trying to squeeze them into dogfights.
and
Is what we're trying to
Falcon.
do.
Coyote now
Right.
trying to make something
But
happen.
they're
Head on with that
resisting it a
two-ship.
lot.
Launches a 120. Black Arrow does the same. So 5 miles, I think both of these are going to get line of
Aim
sight.
9.
But we've got Bear launching an aim 9 onto Falcon 2 miles away. I don't think
Come on,
Falcon
come
sees
on,
it.
Looks
come
pretty
on,
good.
Come on, come on, yes!
So Bear takes
The
down
face.
Falcon. Great shot.
3 versus
With
2.
the aim 9. Dives away.
That was a good shot there.
Yeah, we'll take
He's
it.
okay. He's in the clear.
Right, we've got Tomcat. That should be
Coyote's
easy in
also
SA
low
terms.
in the clear.
F15, that's going to be easy
They're
in SA
breaking back
terms.
into Coyote.
And a Jeff.
Trying to recommit into the face of Black Arrow and Lucky. Black Arrow's at 10,000 feet. Lucky's at 10,000 feet. So they're not going to quite see Bear from his current position. They're over this valley. Don't be the first over the hill. Don't do it, Bear. Ball's
he's
on
gonna
this
do it.
one.
He's going to do
The
it.
ball's on this one. Is he going to be able to pick him up fast enough? It looks like he's
There they are.
breaks left into him.
Shoot his
Probably
face.
another aim
Shoot his
9
face.
coming from Bear.
One missile
that
out.
was-
Aim 9. It's tracking
One missile
Lucky.
up. F14 down.
No flares.
Face.
Second kill from Bear.
Get
Great
out of there.
shot
Nice. Fucking nice.
Yeah. He's now seen the other one as well on his left
Now
vector.
he's murdered.
Ah!
Black Arrow.
Oh, that's a man.
2v2 now.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, it's lost the other one.
excellent.
It's lost
So
the other one. It's
Coyote
cold.
kinda off
Oh,
on his
nice.
own.
Look at Black Arrow's almost out
Bear
of fuel.
being merged with
Wow.
Black
This
Arrow.
could literally go either way, guys. So is Bear. Oh, wow, yeah.
Driving away. Fuel is starting to become a factor.
Yep.
Though Gory has plenty.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
Jeff.
Black
yeah.
Arrow
Jeff, no
sandwiched
Bernie fuel.
between Bear and Coyote.
Yeah.
Black Arrow 4 miles away from Coyote.
Shit,
Looks like
Bear. I
Black
didn't
Arrow
realize
sees
how
where
low
Coyote is.
on fuel the F-15
Put
was.
a camera onto Black Arrow here.
Obviously, we know what's going to happen, but
It's going to run into the side of Bear. It's going to run into the
Here's
side
the
of
triple
Bear.
view. Black Arrow
It's
trying
just
to
crazy.
find
No, no, no,
Coyote
no, no, no,
from
no.
Coyote's right
Yes.
flank.
Line of sight, baby.
Bear's still driving away.
That
Below
F-15's going
8,000
to guzzle
feet,
fuel.
Coyote 6,000 feet.
yeah.
Black Arrow now on the
There's a
other
merge
side of
coming
the hill
up.
from
There's a
Coyote.
merge coming up. There is a merge.
And Gory's just...
Where is
where's
everyone?
Gory going?
No, there
I
isn't.
don't know that Gory knows where Gory's
Yes, there is.
going.
There is a merge. It
Black
is.
Arrow continues to try to be merged with Coyote. I don't think they see
They're
Coyote
chasing
and
each other around that
Bear.
mountain.
Getting
Look.
calls from the AWACS. Bear now recommitting.
I'm going to see the fuel of
Yeah,
that
the-
15.
The 15 is in like flanker mode right now.
Yep, it is.
He knows he's lacking
Bear needs to pop up
SA
and
and
show himself. Also to bring Black Arrow's altitude up so they can see him on data link. Flying low here drastically reduces your SA. Now Black Arrow's sandwich.
but with our two
Fight
guy
with Bear over
advantage, one of us can go high and just start
Try and get
scanning
him on
low.
data link and close the distance. Coyote dragging Black Arrow north.
As soon as you see that
But it's on
RWR
the
pop
line.
up,
So
just head
Gory
towards it.
sandwiched Coyote
It's still
between
2v2.
himself and Black Arrow.
It just put burners.
And Black
Sorry,
Arrow
it's still
between
2v2.
Coyote
Yeah,
and
the other
Bear.
one's disappeared.
120 now.
Missile
Out
out
for Black Arrow.
on Bear.
That's going to be on Coyote. Can't see it yet. It's 5 miles away. Coyote shouldn't have any problems there. Aim 9 out from Bear onto Black Arrow.
Nullified.
That gets line of sighted.
They're chasing each other in a daisy chain. Jeff. SC-10 miss.
Pause this because there's a
SC-10's
missile
missed.
from Coyote onto Black Arrow or onto Gory, and Gory's not doing a very good job defending this.
Is it?
Where's that missile?
Confused. You got confused, Molotov.
Somewhere.
Coyote fired onto
Yeah, he's got it the
Jeff,
wrong way
and then
around.
Jeff
Gory
fired-
gets an
and then
SC
Jeff fired on him.
Gory's up north
Yeah.
on the
So
map.
it's just
But
Right.
above-
So he's just off the map, but
See
you can see his
There's a
missile coming
back
in.
He's fired a
there.
PL-12, yeah.
There's a jet. Nope, that's the 120
Yeah.
right there. In his jet plume. So Gory Gory's dead, ladies
Is he?
and gentlemen. I think Gory's gonna die.
I think
Oh,
Coyote
look at
has
that.
this one notched.
Wow, I didn't even
just
see that.
Yeah, Coyote got a missile off on him
Nice
before he
work.
turned. Yeah. So very good on Coyote there.
There's a rogue SC, there's a rogue
Now
SC-10.
recommitting.
That's never a good
Back in on the
thing.
Bear.
Oh
8
no!
miles away. Bear doesn't see him.
Merge!
Arrow
Ah!
definitely sees Bear. Now
Jesus
banking
Christ.
Right, back into
Right,
Bear.
merge. Bear's getting the S out of there.
Merge, other side of the valley.
Get out of there, Bear.
Let that bitch
Black
run out
Arrow
of fuel.
trying to come up over the top.
Ah, this is insane. I didn't realize how low this guy was.
Yep.
I mean,
Gonna have
he's
a
on
pretty good picture
fumes.
here.
Uh-oh.
Possible
I had no
120
idea
shot.
either.
If Black
Yeah,
Arrow sees
Coyote
Bear.
is that's very
Nose is
interesting,
down.
isn't
I think
it?
he's
That's a
got
dead bird.
Considering
120
how
shot
this
is imminent
considering how this
on
goes.
Bear.
So he can't win. He can't win because he
Bear
can't get
have
back.
a chance to line his sight. Black Arrow may be waiting to try and not give his position away, make sure that he doesn't have the opportunity to line his sight. At Black Arrow
He's going for guns.
may not have.
He's going for guns. Run, Bear, run!
Does a gunshot off of Black
Nice
Arrow.
jink. Nice
Bear
jink.
didn't know he was there.
Right,
He
Bear's
turned
looking
back.
behind now and he's going to jink.
Black Arrow, I don't think has any
Jink.
missiles left. Second shot.
Survived.
1 round strikes Bear's jet. Bear's in a lot of trouble here.
Right, needs to get his buddy in here.
Coyote trying to break
Shit.
back in the third round of 20 mil.
Fucking laser
Rips
gun.
apart Bear's aircraft.
1v1, baby.
I've told Coyote
The
he's
laser-
out of missiles. He's using guns on me, and Coyote is on his way to help him.
Dang
Yeah,
it.
the laser
I
gun
was
of
just
the
a few
F-15.
seconds too
So
late trying
Yeah.
to re-engage in the
very
fight.
serious problem. Black Arrow has virtually
Now
none
look at
in
look
this
at Coyote's
situation.
fuel.
Oh,
now
where is it?
as well.
Okay.
Left side.
Yeah, I'd rather be him than the
He should have
F-15.
enough to get back.
He's killed 3 guys.
I
And he
have no
killed 3
idea
guys in
where
an
he is.
F-15. That's not bad.
And this is a time where I'd like to see one of them.
The Black
Coyote
Arrow guy,
or
there's
you
no way he's getting
pop up.
home.
No, so he can't win.
Um,
He can't win this round, whatever happens.
Turn
Can't
around
win, yeah.
He could go for a draw.
You
That's
got the
right.
fuel to
Yeah,
make that
exactly. Even if he killed Coyote,
Climb,
it would be a draw.
turn
Yeah,
around,
because he
and
can't.
I
stay
wish
low.
I knew
And if
what
you don't-
I
we
wish
don't know
I could
that.
see what this was.
Yeah.
You're gonna see.
Yeah.
You'll see what
Low,
happens, and then you're gonna
he's
understand
gonna
why
cause
we
all
wish
of
we
the
knew
SS.
that.
Because you
Okay.
know your opponent,
'Cause
given
it's-
that he's in an F-15 and doesn't
Right.
have data link like you do, is probably going to stay low.
I guess I could. Yeah. To
Okay.
hint at it, we could say, look at how Coyote's flying.
Yeah. So he's got
And his field
77%
state.
ammo. We've got the same amount of ammo,
So
80%
Coyote
each.
now breaking back.
Look,
in.
he's about to run out of
About
fuel.
Climbing. He is climbing.
It's going to be a glider.
Do either of these
This
guys
makes
have
so
the
much
missile?
sense now that we think about it, though.
has
Coyote,
3.
why he was
Needs to be careful about being
not as
engaged.
aggressive.
Yeah,
He was
completely.
fucking out of
Keep
fuel.
banking in. Keep that radar scan low. 10 miles
It's
separate
so hard
Black
to
Arrow
tell.
and Coyote.
Oh yeah,
Black Arrow
absolutely.
I mean,
is
I
at
you just have to
70%
assume the
engine
other
on
guy's
deck,
got more
hoping
gas
for
than
the
you.
draw.
Of course, of course.
Doesn't know where his opponent is.
I don't even think
Black
we
Arrow
knew about the
sees
fuel
Coyote,
tanks,
though.
that they couldn't take the fuel tanks.
Slowly
The
tracking him left to
F-15s.
right.
No, I definitely knew about it.
I didn't know about it. That
I
would have,
believe-
Says it triggers
I
helped.
believe I'm getting nails
He's got to
here.
roll with it.
because I know that it's a
He's gotta roll
guzzler,
with
and
it.
without fuel
7
tanks, it's
miles
going to
now
be
separate these guys.
fuel
Black Arrow's
challenged.
still dangerously low on gas. Coyote's
So
gotta
yeah,
stay out
here's
of
where I'm
gate.
trying to look out my right window
Gotta
and
stay
look
out of
for him
gate.
because I'm getting nails and I'm seeing him off the right, but I can't find him, and I think he's like right behind me. You know,
Stay out
trying to
of
get my
gate.
distance and get away from him. You know.
6 miles.
He won't even use the
Black
burner
Arrow
He's
to
on
beat
idle.
you. He's
He's on idle.
You have to wonder if
Oh
he's
my
in his
gosh.
nails.
He's at 200 knots.
Stay out of
Meanwhile,
gate.
I have
You're
no
just
idea. I'm
burning
just
all
trying
your
to find
fuel.
him.
So Coyote went high to essentially draw him out, right?
right.
So he
Break
could
into
get
it
the
with
nails.
DCS
And you can always
fly
die
in on
and
the
get
nails.
fast. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And he's in the shadow of the mountain. I just can't find him.
He's
Black
stalling.
Arrow's still doing a great job of climbing and maintaining the fuel.
He's
3
got no
miles now
fuel.
separate
One
them.
of his engines just died. He's
Black Arrow.
Yeah, he's got
now
one
out of
engine.
gas on one of his engines.
He's got one engine. Die! Stupid F-15.
so he didn't
120 knots.
He
That's
stalled it.
all.
He stalled it.
sense now.
He stalled it. Wow, look at that. He's going
No
down.
longer climb
He can't
to
climb.
reach Coyote. But
Oh,
Coyote
shoot, look
Meanwhile,
at
I have
overall
no idea
with
this is
his
happening.
fuel. So I think this one's going to end
and
in a
you're
draw.
burning through your own fuel. Yeah.
Well, Atlas, he's not a brick yet. Black Arrow still has one engine. Just one of them's out. Now the other one's out. So he is gliding now.
He's gliding. He's a glider.
No, it's at idle. But Coyote's still in gate.
Come on.
So Coyote.
This is the weirdest end to a Satal match ever.
Situation.
Okay,
so neither one's going to get home then. So this must be a draw.
No one can win this. No one can win this.
That's why I was saying before, like, look at like kind of how Coyote's flying.
Yeah, because he's got no fuel.
If we would have known he was on low fuel, we would have taken advantage of that, but we didn't, and I don't think you'll ever run out of fuel again, though, right? I mean, right, Coyote? After we had this match.
It's hard, man. It's hard. It's so easy.
It is hard. It is hard. It really is easy.
It's tough
watching at this fuel right now.
Because there's so many things you look at yourself flying, and there's so much you didn't know in the time, and it's hindsight's always 20/20. So
right. What's your fuel state here? Like 400?
Yeah, it's a couple hundred pounds. Yeah,
a couple hundred. Yeah.
He hits me, but I'm still good.
What, fair play. One engine, and you got a hit. He's a good guy. He's a good pilot.
Yeah, he's good, and we're Coyote's struggling to get visual of him because we couldn't see him.
But it doesn't matter. This is just a battle for
Look,
pride.
also for the record, this was Coyote's very first competition ever.
He's done really well. He's done loads of good.
Absolutely.
They're both going down either way. Neither of them are going. Oh, he stalled. Oh, he almost hit him again.
A couple more rounds.
Well, there you go. That was entertaining, guys. That was really entertaining.
That was crazy.
Question for the team.
I'm turning
sure.
Auto off.
Is there like a bingo fuel that if you hit, you just go home, or should that be
interesting?
A tactic
it's
moving
interesting.
Forward?
Okay, no, because if you don't own the zone, you own the zone when there are no other enemies inside it. If you don't own the zone and you fly out of it, you die. So you're stuck in the zone until you've killed everybody or die yourself.
Yeah.
We've now learned to pick up certain things from what happened in this round, and hopefully we will handle that type of situation better in the future. There was an example of a match we did last year where at a stage we had dominance where I think it was 3v1 and we sent Lecrape back home, not realizing that if he had left the zone last year he wouldn't have been able to come back if needs be. So we try and take advantage of stuff and learn from the mistakes that we make.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's tough. It's very dynamic. Even if you had a supercomputer doing all the maths, like on the tactics side of things, it's a really hard thing to, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, as far as the conservation goes, we try to stay off the burner, and this is just what we've learned from situations like the last one. Stay off the burner unless we're attacking or defending a missile, Mm-hmm. Every other time, there's really no need for it. And when we're ingressing, we're usually not max burner. We're on a lesser setting just to get to altitude. Like 20% on the nozzle, or sometimes min burn, which I think is like 5% on the nozzle, 10%.
Skip to oops, bit too far, sorry. Okay, so we've got to the pre-Phoenix crank, about 40 miles away from each other.
All right, good show, fellas. I got to take off for grab.
Bye, hello.
All right, you guys have a good holiday season.
See you, hello.
Thanks.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, hello, cheers.
Hello's short of coffee. He needs to get some coffee in the coffee sale. In that local coffee sale.
There we go. Now can you? Yes. All right.
2 Phoenixes out.
Fixed. Good.
Well, you took Charlie's again.
Make sure these are.
Yep. Yeah.
Right, those are right. There we go. So aim 54 out from Lucky. Moving along. Coming
from my perspective,
and we may look at
the only successful ones have been the Mark 60s in competition. You can get killed by the Charlies, but not as much as the Mark 60s. Those ones will really just mess you up. They'll catch you off guard, all sorts of things.
Okay, guys, serious question. English breakfast or Earl Grey?
Oh, Jesus.
English breakfast.
English breakfast, man.
Every time.
Sucks balls.
Okay, it's both It's both Twinnings brand. I hope that's GR approved.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, what's with Earl Grey? I don't understand why people like it. I really don't get it.
I like Earl Grey and Lady Grey.
Dare you insult the great Jean-Luc Picard?
It's Twinings.
Yes,
and it's Twinings.
It's Twinings. Excuse me.
Twinings.
I'm an American, so I just bought it at Walmart.
Is there one N or two N's? That's how you know.
The problem with Earl Grey is you don't put milk in it.
I don't really like milk in my tea anyway.
Most people don't. It's just the British.
I like milk in the tea. That's good.
You guys are heathens.
Milk in the coffee, milk in the tea.
Well, I don't. Let me rephrase. I don't dislike it. I normally just drink it black.
Black.
Yep.
Alright,
like my women.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna. Whatever I say, I'm gonna get in trouble with certain forums. So I'm just not gonna say anything.
Yeah. We won't say anything about Brandon.
Demonetize.
Right, we're going to see.
There's one every year.
We are red again. Right, I've got to get my mind around that. Get that Jeff. Get that stupid Jeff that doesn't burn fuel. Get him. U-boats.
Now, Sean launching onto Falcon. Falcon needs to be careful.
Yes.
Despicable Jeff.
Go on, Sean. He's just nailed that Jeff. He's nailed that Jeff. That's a bad notch, Jeff.
1.5 miles away, probably getting missile warning late. Half mile ballistic. Get him, there it is. And Falcon gets taken down.
Hang on, who got shot?
Oh, nice. That was one of them.
Yes.
Yes, Sean killed him.
Oh, excellent. We got another one coming in on Gary on the mini map. Oh God, Gary, you're high.
Gary's
too high.
No. Gary!
He was too high, not defensive enough, not going low enough.
On his sight, that bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope you punish him by slapping him hard until he bleeds.
He's.
Don't go easy on him. Don't go easy on him.
Oh, we're not at all. He's gotten a lot better since this. So, just since this match, this was 2 weeks ago.
This was also his second competition, I think.
Exactly. And I think this was his first one.
We all fuck up. So
this was his first one.
Right? What's happening here?
He flew one round in the first one.
Oh, we've got Merge here with a flanker and Sean, and an archer is out. And he's not got flares out. That's a dead man. Even with an analog archer, it will kill you.
Is it 0.4 missiles away?
Yeah, it's dead. It's hit him in the face.
Oh, 0.1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang it. Did not want that.
Then launches onto Predator.
Yes! Yes! Nice. Friendly fire! Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, we take it.
And we've got a good one on Black Arrow as well.
I don't mind those. Better than disconnect.
Yeah, that's legal tender, guys.
As long as we're not doing the friendly fire.
Yeah, well, yes. Then punishment does happen. There's a good missile on this guy, and he's good. It'd be nice to get him out. Come on, slap him in the face. In the face. Okay, I'll take it, guy. Oh no, that's 4v4. I thought we were winning. Yes, we are winning. 4v3. Suck my...
My lemon.
Pencil case.
English breakfast.
Yes.
Cement bag.
Let me fix that.
Suck my English breakfast.
Coming in.
Oh yeah. Come on, get some.
He's fired. Uphill 12 out.
Can we see that aim 54?
Close Phoenix has happened again. Signore.
Your fuel and your base. Oh, was that wrong?
No, I did. Yeah, I think I knew it was a Phoenix. I just dropped the bags right there. I'm not even.
So it's a 2v1.
Just got rid of them. I had to notch it, so it was worth dropping the bags.
What I'm saying is your internal fuel was lower and you still had the bags quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was time to drop them then.
Good hit. Can you avoid
it? Did I just get that guy?
Not an attack, it's an observation.
Wow.
No, I know.
Some of the best flying I've seen in ages there from Squiddle. You see that? He got a kill. He got a kill on an avoiding target and drove a 54 into the ground by a kinematic notch. That's a real. I could never do that.
Only ones remaining.
Okay, I went with the Earl Grey. I'm just channeling the great Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, fair play.
We'll
give you that.
I just haven't tried it yet.
Did he like Earl Grey?
Putting them on split screen.
I do, but I've had the Twinings.
Saw Grim Reapers come back.
I had the English breakfast, and it's really good. It makes really good iced tea too. It's probably sacrilege, but
I think that guy's dead. Not defending enough. I think I just killed him.
Here it comes, 1 mile.
120, still tracking Gory. Under a mile.
Half a mile.
Over the treetops, half mile. Still tracking.
Come on!
Bullshit.
Where is it? Oh! Don's the Visage!
No, it worked! It worked!
Look at that.
Hell's yeah.
Right, just Black Arrow again. Versus 4 Grim Reapers. I'll take it, boys. I'll take it. And he's got a missile on him. Get some, baby.
Oh no!
3 versus 1.
Coyote. 3v1.
Right, it's a merge as well, Bear. Right, no friendly fire, will be fine. Merge, and Bear's got him. I'll take the Falcon every day.
Oh yeah. Give us the Falcon.
Bear may be able to get Black Arrow 6. Signore coming into the fur ball.
Oh, he's doing some sneaky F-15 stuff.
Yep, he's in flanker mode.
Yeah. Oh, no, Bear. Bear's lost it.
Oh, I remember this.
Uh-oh.
He's on me.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
He's up.
Somebody else is coming.
We missed. It was a bad shot. Duff shot. No. Why did it clunked around like a dick? Oh, no. Damn it.
Oh, my God. It's okay because Bear has vectored us onto him. I'm right above him, and the squirrel's coming in.
Woo!
Charlies are working on that 15.
Yes, they are. Right, I'll say that as a win, boys.
Wait, watch our landing. Go forward a bit.
All right, that was great, guys. What a great match.
It's not here with the landings.
It's not on.
He didn't film it.
No.
All right, guys. I mean,
never films your landings.
Neither do I. Need more guys. That's great, guys. It's it was a win, which is obviously excellent and a bonus, but also it was a really entertaining match as well. Tactics were really good, and to keep ending in ACM dogfights is just perfect. Really good fun. That Black Arrow guy, he's a really good entertainer. I like that.
Yeah. Woo! It's definitely entertaining when it ends like that, huh? With
right.
The merge.
So that. Okay. Well, closing comments from GRC guys.
I would have preferred to close it out in 2 rounds and a little bit of itchy trigger, and with my last missile, if I'd held it a little bit longer, I think it would have made a difference. But it was a tough match. We got stuff to learn from it. It was a lovely debut for Coyote and definitely some more experience for DeGary and Sean. We look forward to the next one. We fly against number 15 next.
Roger. Okay, can you pass on to Bear?
Got our KDs and stuff. That's cool.
I mean, can you pass on to Malta that you cannot read the screen, by the way? I don't know about you guys, but I cannot read that.
I already told him.
It's driving me nuts. Right, okay.
Squirtle went 5-1.
That's five kills for 1 death.
Yeah.
In Satal, that's some pretty hot S.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nobody else except Black Arrow. He went 5-3.
Yeah.
I went 3-2. Bear 3-3. Coyote 3-2. So yeah, Squirtle did very well.
Nice, guys. Nice.
You all did very well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you did. You really did.
Great example, guys. Chuff with that. Any final comments from anyone else, I guess?
They were definitely really challenging. That's all I want to say. I want to say it was challenging, and they gave us a run for our money for sure. Bear?
Yeah, anybody else want to ask something or say something?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just holding the... that round 2 loss on my shoulders forever, but we learned from it.
You'll never run out of fuel again.
It doesn't matter.
You'll never run out ever again.
You'll use the military thrust more often, and
I don't think you did anything wrong anyway. I mean, even if you found him and killed him, I don't think you had enough fuel to get home anyway. So it's just one of those things. You couldn't have. It's an unwinnable situation as far as I could see.
Depends how high you got.
Yeah.
No, but he's got to go. He's got to kill him. Find him, kill him, and then go home. It's just never going to happen.
Yeah.
It's just tough because you have to assume the one you're fighting always has more fuel than you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I had his nails the whole time, and I'm looking for him, and I'm thinking since I know he's on guns, he's trying to press me, so I'm just trying to get away from him, and then all of a sudden I'm dry.
And that's the thing. he wouldn't have been able to save that extra fuel that he had, because there's no way we could have known that the 15 was so low on fuel. You can't just assume those things, because then you're dead, you know.
Overall, fantastic. Good comms, good everything, and just glad to be here. That's all.
Yeah, it was really good. Comms, everything we're getting better.
Well done,
with
guys.
our current staff.
Well,
thanks.
That was a really good, it was a really good match, and it was really entertaining as well, which is great. I'm going to go and put that together. GRC, well done, and we'll see you probably next week or something like that. Everyone, there's about 30 guys here. Thank you for turning up. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see everyone later.
Thank you.
See ya. Thanks, everybody.
Great match, guys. Great match.